What's up, everyone? This is Trolling in Paradise. Back with the last video before the holidays. And to wrap up the year-end list series, I'm not going to be doing a worst songs video this time, unlike last year. But today, it's going to be my 10 worst albums of 2025. So yeah, I got 4 dishonorable mentions this time, as opposed to 3 from last year. So you're wondering, yeah, there's also a couple things that I didn't bother listening to as they were that awful. They are Architect's new album. It was so fucking bad. It did not deserve my attention whatsoever. On top of that, there was a few other albums that don't deserve my attention as well. Finger Eleven put out a new album. I did not listen to that one. I didn't bother to listen to Finger Eleven's new album. I hate their newer stuff. And the last one before I go to dishonorable mentions here is another album that dropped this year that I didn't bother listening to as well because it was that awful, but I didn't want to bring it up though. Or did it come out in July? I don't know. Something like that. But there's a one album from July on this list that two from July on this list that I did have to listen to, and they're both on the list. And I didn't bother listening to Tala album after watching Thralls of Metal. It's really negative review either. That came out in September. Tala, that new metal act, that metalcore act, it was just massive levels of new metal, ADHD, and little else. It was obnoxious. And also their singer Justin Bonitz revealed he has AIDS. So yeah, heart goes out to Justin there. Hope he gets treatment. So I heard he's HIV positive. So yeah, it's very sad that he has AIDS and everything. But anyway, let's go over the list. Just go over the dishonorable mentions first. First dishonorable mention is Buckcherry with Roar Like Thunder. That dropped on June 13th, which was my birthday. And ugh, so bad. Bland, boring butt rock. Worst birthday present ever. A Buckcherry album dropping on my birthday. That's like the worst birthday present ever for me. And I saw Nizet Bads. They had a mixed bag. They gave it a thumb sideways. I would have given it a thumbs down if I was on board. Rise Against Ricochet is the next dishonorable mention. That dropped on August 15th. Yeah. After Nowhere Generation, which I hated Nowhere Generation. And yeah, it was so bad. And the problem here. Tim McElrath's vocals are shot. And they do not sound good. They sounded pretty shot in the last album too, and they still sound shot. And he has not taken care of his voice at all. Third dishonorable mention is 3 Days Grace with Alienation, which was released on August 22nd. And yeah, the return of Adam Gontier while keeping Matt Walsh on board makes him a 5-piece. You got Matt Walsh with that whiny voice. Matt Walsh with his whiny vocals on there. And then you got Adam Gontier with a very gruff voice. It literally sounds like he's on the toilet trying to squeeze out a turd. And he sounds like Aaron Lewis on the song Apologies. Last I saw mention is Good Charlotte with Motel du Cap, released on August 8th. Oh my god, their first album in 7 years, and it is fucking bad. It was cringy. The lyrics, vocals are whiny. There's that. And also another album I didn't bother to listen to. It was really bad as well as Dark Angel with Extinction Level Event. The vocals are mixed so badly on that. And unfortunately, also Any Hopes for a Solid Comeback album absolutely went extinct on that. All right, we've gotten the dishonorable mentions out of the way, plus some shit I had to mention that I did not bother to listen to, nor didn't want to anyway. Anyway, let's get on the official list now. At number 10, it's an EP. It is President with King of Terrors. Oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah, this EP is so fucking bad. You got In the Name of Father, which is bad. It's like the Octane Core Final Boss. The worst EP of the year. Fuck this phony ass Industry Plant. This band sucks. And why they're playing all these festivals in Europe, it's just horrendous. Fuck this band. Fuck this phony ass Industry Plant. Number 9, Lordi, limited edition, released on March 21st. Follow up to Scream Raiders Guild, and it is just as bad as that album. It's so cringe. The lyrics are atrociously cringy, hilariously bad, and the vocals are so atrocious. Number 8, Machine Head, Unatoned. Oh my god, Rob Flynn's vocals are absolutely blown, and they do not sound good, and of course, you got this trap beat in one of the tunes. There's some clean singing on the last song, and then Rob Flynn's vocals are starting to sound strained and shot as well. You got these atrocious Jarl vocals on the harsh vocals there, and of course all the stylized lines through the O's in there, and it's just cringy lyrics all the way through, all the extra syllables. Number 7 is Astronoid with Star God, released on November 7th, and this one, what I got on this was a lot of cheesy 80s keyboard sounds on it that made me feel like it could have been a Prince album. If I want to listen to anything cheesy, I'll listen to Prince. That dude knew how to write some really cool stuff. Number 6, Hinder with Back to Life, released on May 23rd. First album in 8 years from this Oklahoma City butt rock band. First album was a 4-piece on him before the departure of Mark King on guitar, and Marshall Dutton on vocals with his whiny voice. And man, does this one suck. Marshall Dutton's vocals are so fucking atrocious. You got these cringy lyrics, especially on Live Without It, with I can live without it, I can live without it anyway. Of course, Bad Decisions, which was one of the singles. I'm making really good at making bad decisions. On that chorus. The lyrics are so fucking atrocious. It sounds like a Nickelback ripoff. Anyway, yeah. Number 5 is Nathan James at Hollywood Mortician, released on July 11th. Holy fucking shit, is this cringe. The lyrics are cringy. Absolutely horrendous new metal. And with horrible vocals that sound similar to Mudvayne. And yeah. Worst moment is Hanged Man. It's one of the worst songs I've heard this year. The line like, fuck you! I'm the Hanged Man! Yeah, there's that. It's so bad. Number 4, Sorry to Prevail with Grizzly. The only time I appeared on Is It That Bad to do an episode, it was on this album, Sorry to Prevail with Grizzly, which was released on July 18th. And yeah, I'll leave a link to that Is It That Bad episode in the description. Hector and me and all the other guys involved, we absolutely savaged that album. It was a giant turd. It sucked. The worst song on the album is definitely I'm Dead with Ronnie Radke, A Falling in Reverse. And of course, Baby Metal on the track Song 3. One of the worst songs on there as well. It was so horrendous. And of course, yeah, the horrendous vocals from Alex Terrible, especially on Lift That Shit. And the rap vocals on the last song are so atrocious as well. It literally sounds like a Kid Rock song. Number 3, All That Remains with Antifragile. That was released on January 31st. The most boring as hell album of the year and one of the worst albums ever. Phil Labonte already with his horrendous vocals. And the only one with Jason Richardson on guitar, he just left over the summer. Which, yeah, who gives a fuck about that? Because it does not help the fact that the album is still fucking terrible. And Phil, with his already horrendous vocals and his politics and everything, him being a Trumper and everything, and all MAGA and stuff like that, yeah, that's just fucking horrendous. Yeah, fuck this album. It sucks. Number 2, easily one of the worst metal releases of the year. It is Sleep Token with Even in Arcadia. That dropped on May 9th via RCA Records. The fourth album is London-based metal / R&B act. Gives us a big poppy R&B album where some of the vocals sound like Drake, or it sounds like a Drake, could have been a Drake album, along with some appearances with Justin Bieber and R. Kelly, which, oh yeah, fuck R. Kelly, that dude sucks. It could have been an R. Kelly album had he not been behind bars. So yeah, had he not committed anything so atrocious like that. Of course, R. Kelly's behind bars. But yeah, Vessel's vocals are so fucking cringy. The auto-tune on it, it literally sounds like he's got something stuck on the roof of his mouth. And he does not sound good at all. And the fact that they did a big US arena tour this past autumn, it doesn't help either. And number 1, worst album of the year, is a hip-hop album. Surprise, surprise. It's Cardi B with Am I the Drama, released on September 19th. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that album so fucking bad. Cardi B absolutely grating as all fuck on that album. Especially on that lead-off single, WAP, in 2020 is so fucking bad. And you thought she couldn't get worse after that awful lead-off single? Think again. Because she found every way to achieve that. Cardi only has one flow, and it's nails on a chalkboard. And she is so fucking horrendously controversial, it's not even funny. Yeah, I got nothing more to say for this one, yeah. Cardi B's always going to be one of the worst rappers ever. Am I the Drama is easily the worst album of 2025. There you go, that'll do it. The worst albums of the year. These are all awful, and I wish to never hear these albums ever again. That'll do it for now. I'll see you later.